makes sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it's just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homie still on the block. Getting it I can't do. If I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Worcester Red Sox and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Jumbo Shrimp.
So just about set now. And starting this one, Yuri Perez. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Victor Scott, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With his speed, it'll be really tough for the defense to turn 2. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. That's what makes him a weapon in spots like this. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Line drive for a base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 1 down. At the plate, Victor Scott. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Scott.
Ball 1. 1-0.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Rob Bradley.
Nobody on with 1 out. Victor Scott will hit next. 1 for 2.
Yeah, you got that.
Ripped into center for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Rob.
And here's the catcher, Rob Brantley. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, out. Even with the amazing speed he's got, stealing a base is tough to do. Great job by the catcher to get that ball out efficiently and accurately to cut him down for the caught stealing. Ready for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Victor Scott. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Foul ball there. And the righty fires. Fair ball. The throw to second is offline. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. I don't know how he even made contact there, let alone barrel it up like that. That pitch was way outside. Some really impressive bat control for that laser. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So digging in, Rob Brantley.
Good, no one better up there. Here you go.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. The winning run on second base. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and 1 away now. Here's the center
Now
fielder,
batting,
Anthony
the center
Peguero.
fielder, Anthony Peguero.
Now a flare off the bat. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. And now, Javier Sanojo.
Now batting, the second baseman, Javier Sanojo.
Swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. They win it 4-3. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. Our final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Atlanta Braves.
Just about set, towing the slab in today's game. Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one sub.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The pitch. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting... Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Caught looking his first time up.
Wynn.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lopez headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now here's the mark. Lopez over to first. Wynn back in on a dive. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Not in time. He's safe. And they tag him out. Two outs. Bases full. Wynn will hit next. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello.
Alex Burleson.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Griffin Conine. He's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 10 and the Braves 1. So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. See, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates.
Over to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here is Ozzie
Now
Albies
batting,
up to
second
him.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a ball popped up. Win. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 2 away with nobody
Now
on.
batting,
And
the
down to
shortstop,
shortstop, Mason Wynn.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The shortstop takes the ball. Waldrop, 23 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So first and second with 1 man gone. Austin Riley at the plate.
Riley.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score in there safely.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
First and third, 1 down. On the ground to second, might be 2. Handles, throws the first, out number 2, and another run comes in. And here is Mason Wynn.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Line to left. 2 down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Alex.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know,
now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes, fires over to first. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 12 and the Braves 3. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. Outside low, ball 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Profar pulls it down, and that is that. Marlins lead 1 as the lead holds at 12-5. Two down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. On the ground, and this should do it. Win. Now the throw to first on the run. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into. I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
With the runners was on the winning team. We was getting cream, skimming on the surface.
Welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you joined us. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Worcester Red Sox and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Ladies and gentlemen,
introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Jumbo Shrimp.
We are nearly ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Jansen Junk. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing one's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Ripped into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. Gets to second with nobody out. Clearly was planning to swing at the first pitch. Aggressive approach. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned to the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Davison De Los Santos now at the plate.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh now?
And now 1-2. Runner at second with nobody out. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out. That's the daylight play right there, and everybody's got to be in sync for it to work. Good job to pick that runner off second base. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott,
11,
led off this game with a double.
Scott.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn two unless they get an especially hard ground ball. Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 3. And they're all loaded up. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller.
Two. Base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
Now batting, number 24.
I know they're looking for a spark, but down like this, every out becomes that much more precious. Tough to see that runner get tagged out at the plate. One gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Jostingson Garcia. The 0-1, runner on the go. Out to center. Scott. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
2 away and a runner at first. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Here's the 1-2 offering. This one lifted to center field. And that's the end of the inning. One runner left on base, and it's still back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Victor Scott.
11, Victor Scott.
Line drive, and it's caught. One left on base, but they lead it 4-1. So up next, Abraham Toro.
Hitter, Abraham Toro.
Toro stands at 6 foot even, 225 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That's a base hit.
Now batting, second.
Bases are empty with 2 away.
Now batting,
stepping to the plate for Worcester, Tyler Miller. And a base hit. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there.
The center fielder, number
we head back
11,
to the top of the order.
Victor.
Coming up to the dish for Jacksonville, Victor Scott. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. This pitch popped up. Miller in position. And there's 2 down. And you can bet he knows he could have done a lot more with that hanging breaking ball. Better not throw him that one again. So 1 gone with the bases loaded here. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. And a high fly out to center. Brings it in for the out. Runners tag up from second and third. To the plate, safe, and we are tied. Brand new ball game here after he delivered with the sacrifice fly. Good team-first approach at the dish. Fly ball to center. Scott. There's one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Vinales.
2 down and a runner at second base. Tyler Miller getting ready to hit. Skies it out towards left center. Scott on the way over. Makes the grab. Very fired up after that. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
No one better. Clutch up.
In for a strike. 0-1. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And the tying run at second. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. Here in the 10th, the leadoff.
I'm yelling further, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side Conference. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavor. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, player. Think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? Really, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses in the city, like a time to make the block little snag or two. Asking the cops, know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Trying to kill bills, but $1 million, the bill fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Okay, Singy, we get to see the best hitter in the league in this one.
Yeah, one of the toughest outs in baseball. No simple formula, but opposing pitchers have to just continue to try and work around the zone. This guy takes advantage of every mistake you make.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down, and on the hill, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
One down, base is empty. This to third. Throw on to Olsen, and there's 2 away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Acuna runs. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Win. The next to hit takes outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lopez around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. A run on 2 hits. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The shortstop takes the ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Fly ball to right. Acuna on the run. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mason Wynn, the next up for the Marlins. That one missed.
1-0.
Strike 1.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one chopped up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting. Designated
Next
hitter,
is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs. Swing and a miss at a slider. Action in the pen down there. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save.
In there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Miami. Still way back. It's 9-3. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. To third. Riley. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter,
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. This one in the air. Bride. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a, wanted me a, to get a little bread. In the head, still outside. I don't hide from it, for life, had to fight for my life.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Some AAA baseball in the International League coming your way. It's the Worcester Red Sox and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Ladies and gentlemen,
First pitch coming your way next.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
And we are just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Robbie Snelling. Let's take a closer look. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
No one better right now, kid.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's
this is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. 2-1 now. Close, but called a ball. 1 out with a runner at second. Late on that fastball.
The count is full.
Got it. 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Victor Scott. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Victor Scott.
First pitch misses, ball 1. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. Here's the 1-0 offering. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. The relay to third, the tag out. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Bottom of the 5th here in Jacksonville. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air, out towards right center, Anthony on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ross.
2 outs, runner
Now
on first
batting,
base.
the
Next up, the
hitter,
designated hitter,
Victor.
Victor Scott. 1 for 3.
Scott.
Look out, that fastball drilled the batter. And now 2 aboard, the winning run is on base. And now, Victor Scott. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Close doesn't get the call. They're not fazed by how good he can be on the mound. They're going to make him earn this save. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. And the tying run's at the plate. To the right side, Campbell. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And here's the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Runner! Step off. Oh, the runner jumped early. Tying run waits at the plate. Runner on the go again. This one is low. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Final score today, 9-8. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
I've been waiting for your company. My sugar. It's like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love? Sets my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I like. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. 'Cause is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Grant Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Lopez on at first, nobody out. Now 1-1. Fastball is outside. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and that's the inning. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Two outs, runner at first. Profar climbs in on that left side. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Orlando Arcia. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. And now Mason Wynn. He's 2 for 2.
Wynn.
That one ripped. Harris snags it for the second out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 gone, runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Mason Wynn. And he swings through that one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Lopez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Lopez, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt. And here it comes. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. Tinoco measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ground ball. Win. Oh, a great flip. They get one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Designated hitter, Marcel Ozuna.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work for what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, ready soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm flashing puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he's here on my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I said cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best that they did. But I them see I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's rapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless.